Yo, UTB community, what's up? It's your hostess with the mostest, Vinny Mac, aka On Love Cuzzo. I'm here with my commissioners. Introduce yourselves.
What's up, y'all? It's Los.
It's for the community, y'all. Scotty, baby.
Already.
So, man, we back and we in business and in full effect. And, you know, we got people that's supposed to show up that's too lazy to show up. I ain't gonna say no name, Bird Gang, but hey, man, we here and we going strong. So
we done had Marissa. She offered to make breakfast.
Craziness.
Going all out for the boys.
Craziness.
He's gonna stay in the bed, watch college football. Come on, son.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. So I guess we can just go in order about how everything happened. So first thing first.
It always starts with
the Scotty and Leon Saints Redskins trade.
Oh, damn. The RG3 trade.
Nah, the Ricky Williams trade. That boy Scotty gave basically his whole career next year for 2 first rounds this year.
Mm-hmm.
And how you feeling, man? You feel good this year, I know.
I'm gonna feel good next year too.
Yeah, if Leon and sneakers in the league.
It's like, you see, this is my thing. Like, I don't necessarily think that it was a bad trade, because if Leon would have gave that trade to anybody else, I'd have been like, I mean, they ruining their life or something like that. But my thing is that this dude Scotty, he just keeps getting to kick the can down the road every single year, because I'm like, Leon, when are you going to use these picks in draft? Like, this dude just takes the picks and he's like, I got 2 first rounds for you. I'm like, dude, you got like, use them. I was like, this dude, he's just in his Xbox mode, dude. This dude don't really like the fantasy season. This dude just likes the off season, dude. Yeah. He came up there with his little notebook, writing names in there.
Who got picked?
Yeah, dude. This dude traded 2 of his first round picks. I think he
traded Fat Boy a third.
A third.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to trade a second.
Mm-hmm.
But Fat Boy.
No, he did trade a second for next year. So he went for a third for this year.
Yeah, no, he was going to trade his second to Fat Boy, but Fat Boy didn't have any to trade, and so that trade didn't go through. But I'm like, dude, this dude Leon, I think he's just trying to have it to where he has every single pick in the first round before he actually just.
That's what I told Rich, bro.
Because like I don't.
Pick 1 through 14.
I need 5 picks in the top 5 before I draft.
For real.
Hey, man, not a bad idea, man. You know what I mean?
I want to win the first pick and then get every pick after that.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying, for me, it was just, I hardly get a phone call in the morning time to wake me up out my slumber that says, hey, I got a deal for you. I said, talk to me. And then he's like, man, I got 2 first. He said, what would you do for a 2 first? I said, man, 2 first, man? Because I wasn't thinking about that he had 2 first, and he was thinking about it. I was like, man, maybe I'll do like, maybe a 1. No, he asked me for a number 1. I was like, maybe a 1, 2, maybe a 3. He said, okay, you kind of close. He said, this is what I'm thinking. So he said,
he said, you kind of close.
So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and like 6. And he said, man, I really want a 5, not a 6, though. I said, man, we talking pennies at this point. Yeah. So I said, here, take the 5. This year, you take both 14s from me, and we're good. And he said, yep. I was like, send it. And he's like, yep. Mm-hmm. And so,
this dude Scotty
this is the first time I drafted in the first round. And
this dude Scotty had to
5 years, I want to say.
He called me. He's like, man. He said, man, I'm kind of mad that I got drafted in the first round now, dude. I said, dude, you gotta shut up, dude. It messed up my whole plan. I said, for the better? For the better? Like,
called Rick. We was at a job. He called Rick and was like, "Hey, Los," he's like, "if you need to get up in the first round, holla at me." I said, "You ain't got nothing." And then Rick said, "No." He said, "Scotty don't just call me 24 hours." He said, "He don't call me 24 hours before the draft on some BS." I said, "Oh my god!"
I said, "We need a veto button in the band app, dude."
What you mean, man?
I said, "How was he back in the first round?" And then it came through. I said, "Oh."
And not only was he in the first round, but he happened to be in front of me both picks.
Hey, man.
I'm like, dude.
I offered it to you. Did you want to move up?
Dude, are you serious?
You didn't want to move up in this world, man.
You did not offer me to move up.
Mm-hmm.
No, you didn't.
Maybe no, it was you. I hit a fat boy, then I hit a VP.
Yeah,
I said, "Oh, you want that back to back?" And he ain't me back, man. So he said, "Nah, I'm good where I'm at." I said, "All right, man."
You can't negotiate with Dame. That dude Dame don't listen to nothing. This dude Dame during fantasy football season, dude, he be in his own world. Like only time he'll start listening to what you call it is if his team's trash at the last 4-week mark. Mm-hmm. Then he'll like, "Oh, yep. Yeah, let me get that. Yeah."
And that's how JT got Lamar Jackson for a third and MVP.
It's like Dame was like, "All right." He said, "All right, now my phone line is now open." Yeah. He said, "But through these first 3 months,
don't call me."
He said, "This person for sale."
Yeah, he said,
"The rest gotta go for first."
What are you talking about? It was like, I'm surprised how good of a draft he had this year, because usually that dude be coming up there, dude. He said, "Man, I don't have no plan." I said, "I can tell." But he actually got nasty this year.
Yeah,
super nasty.
Speaking of that, then who you guys got as the favorite then from the draft? Who should say?
Favorite.
Who did I have? I mean, I like my team, but
are we going like other than our squads?
Nah, all the squads, man. Oh, Shaq gonna give you 40, huh?
Yeah. Give me 40 now. I say Dame's team is not. He's definitely got a monster team. Who else was it? I think Vinny. He's eating them for the running backs. And now he got St. Brown too. Crazy. But
oh, you got St. Brown already? He's on the roster.
Oh, you heard that?
That trade went through quick. That trade went through quick.
You heard that?
I didn't know you were going to have it for Sunday. I thought we were going to have a week, a grace period.
That's what I was trying to tell you. I said, hurry up.
You said a grace period.
I thought we were going to have a grace period if I was you having that man.
I think
Vinny probably got the
now Vinny, Vinny team now.
But I'm not going to lie.
Would you switch now with Kyron and
Kyron Williams.
Yeah.
Leon's team, for where he drafted and what he did, is nasty. If Brandon Ayuk can do what he's supposed to do, and Chris Olave can do something.
That Calvin Ridley pick was good. It was a good pickup.
The what?
The Calvin Ridley pick.
Oh, yeah.
Because he ain't got no competition right now.
Yeah. I feel like the most crazy thing that I seen was the Shanika trading her number 1 quarterback.
First pick of the draft.
I was like, why didn't you just draft Jaden Daniels and
first
Justin Herbert? First pick. I don't understand.
First pick
I don't understand. You could have drafted anybody else.
So there's claims out there that that you coerced her to pick Josh Allen just so that she would trade with you. Are those true?
Oh, so there's rumors out there.
Yeah.
Those rumors are false out there, my brother. Because originally she wasn't going to be there, and she already had called me and said that, what happened if I don't make the draft? I said, well, have your picks ready. And she said, I already know who I'm taking. So I was like, okay, who you taking then? I said, I ain't going to tell nobody, which I didn't, until it was time to draft and stuff like that. So she called me and told me who she was drafting, not.
She said Dak, right? And then you were like, no, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. I don't know Dak. I don't know who her consultant is, but maybe that's who drafted Josh Allen for her. So But yeah, no, I didn't do that, man. Like I said, I was going for once I got the trade, I was going for CMC and then Brees Hall or CMC Bijan, and then I'll fill out the rest of my team. But when CMC went off, I was like, I don't know about just taking those two, Brees Hall and.
I'm glad you didn't take Brees. Dude. If you would have took
Bijan,
if you would have took Brees, dude, I would have been pissed. Dude. I'm like, dude, this dude all up in my head right now. He took CD from me. I was happy you took Justin Jefferson because I'm kind of nervous about JJ. I mean, I know he's probably going to get force fed, but I'm nervous about JJ this year. But
that's why you've been falling. A lot of people nervous. You've been falling to the end of the first round. It's crazy, but
I said Sam Darnold had an arm so he could throw the ball.
Yeah,
I was like, hey.
I was kind of hoping, like, what made me kind of nervous is I was hoping that what's his name would get in the game, but he got hurt in preseason.
Who?
The Rook.
Oh,
the rookie quarterback.
Oh, JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, he got.
Oh yeah, that'd have been nasty.
Yeah,
for sure. It will be next year.
And you got Addison, who, he got that suspension looming over his head. So I said, hey, TJ Hawkinson's hurt. So
who you guys got as, speaking of the best drafts, who do you guys have as the worst draft?
God, man, you already know what that is.
But hey, his team is projected 175 right now. 172.
Yeah, because Reed had 45 points. So that was plus 30. So you take off that plus 30. That dude we have 142 points.
Oh, snaps, dude.
I mean, with his first pick being Dak Prescott, you know what I'm saying?
Was that his first pick?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one he traded Leon with.
Oh my god.
That's what he said. He's like, y'all gonna laugh at me.
That's my disclaimer to the community, man. Like y'all can't start in the third round like that, man. Stop trying to do that, man. Like JT gets nasty out there. Ricky's team was good, you know.
That's because JT's used to it.
But come on, man. Y'all got to keep going back into the first round, man. Like it's not for everybody.
And that dude told me that Hollywood was that dude.
Yeah. This was like there's 10 people in front of Hollywood.
Did you watch the game? Did you watch the game?
He could come back.
The crazy thing is, he was trying to convince Dame, who's a Chiefs fan, Hollywood was going to be the man. I'm like, dude, this is his team. Wouldn't he know?
Oh, so
he said, nah, watch. When he comes back, he's going to be the dude.
This dude just got a whole bunch of outs. This boy got 2 people in IR. Oh my goodness.
Smith-Schuster put up a goose egg. Yeah.
T. Higgins out. DJ Chark out. Hollywood Brown out.
He could have a decent team because that's going to sling the ball. And Montgomery, depending on the Gibbs, if his hammy hurts him throughout the year.
Yeah, I think I that's what I'm saying. I don't think he has the worst team.
No, he has a solid team. I think they can definitely compete.
Compete for what?
I mean, just to
Get the first round.
I mean, I guess they got to compete every week no matter what.
Get the first round pick.
No, because it goes down to him or his brother. You know what I mean? David was probably cutting hair that day, man. So
this team, yeah. I mean, he just don't have no depth. That's all that is.
Who?
David. He's not a running back.
Yeah, I think David's team.
Right.
Let me see David's team because that boy started just picking all Raiders at the end, dude. Yeah, David don't got no number ones on this team.
He got 2 defenses.
Unless Cooper Kupp comes back.
Yeah.
And Jaden Waller.
Jaden Waller's not
and
number one.
So who knows? But
Jaden Waller's not number one.
He needs Patty to go off for like 30 every game. Keep him up
His
there.
team is kind of oof. And then he picked up Samaje P. Ryan over Javonte Williams.
How y'all feel about Caitlin Dean's team?
Let me look at it. I like
running backs need help.
Yeah, I don't like Zach Moss.
I wanted Zach Moss too.
Really? I think
because I didn't have no running backs at the time. I only had
think
those 2.
The other dude's going to be the one that's going to be getting nasty.
Brooks.
No, not Brooks.
Chase Brown.
Yeah, Chase Brown. I think he's gonna be the one to get it nasty, cause they always gonna be throwing that rock, man.
And he has to rely on Bryce Young now if he wants to run the super flex.
Yeah.
Which
But Jordan Love got him right this game.
yeah, for sure. So he got Brooks coming back on IR. I guess he got a little running back.
I like Jordan Brooks. I just don't like Jordan Brooks on Carolina.
Yeah. But, I mean, they should be a little bit better. It'd be a nice little dump off for Bryce. So.
Yeah, I like DeAndre Swift. Malik Neighbors.
So that's going to be that's good. That's a toss-up.
You know, that's where
Talent's
receivers
there.
go to die, dude. in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Talent is there.
I think what you call is about to get nasty this year, dude. Wilson. Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
He about to get stupid, dude.
Like for about Derek's team.
Debo?
Debo's team is actually solid.
It's hard to say against his team just because he got CMC, so.
And he got Puka.
Yeah.
And he got Andre Jones, which is solid. Kyle Pitts and Kirk Cousins. That's nice.
Yeah.
I was high on Kyle Pitts this
stole,
year.
Stole Nico Collins from Corey.
Yeah, he stole Nico.
You got Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew might get nasty this year if you throw the ball to the person he's supposed to throw the ball to.
Mm-hmm.
So his starting lineup is nasty.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about his bench.
A lot of receivers.
Iverson's good. Luke Musgrave.
Zay Jones.
Trash.
He's suspended.
Who?
Zay Jones.
Oh yeah. And who these Jacksonville Jaguars is pretty stacked. I didn't realize they had Gabe Davis too.
Mm-hmm.
Their receiving core is actually pretty stacked. I might have messed up picking up Evan Ingram. There's too many balls to throw. There's too many players to throw that ball to, dude.
So how you feel about the reigning champ squad?
Who's it?
The Mob. He took C.J. Stroud first and came back with Stephon Diggs, so you got that stack right there.
That was a nice stack. I think he was reaching for his other players though, like Keenan Allen, Ramondre, and Najee.
Yeah, the thing about him is like it looks like this every year for Stan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this dude's draft does not look good. And then this dude's just buttery out there.
Yeah, like Russell Wilson's about to have a career year.
Turn back the hands of time.
Najee Harris is about to win the rushing title.
Yeah.
Ramondre's the only shining thing in New England.
Mm-hmm.
Keenan Allen still want to do the same thing he was doing in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at his bench, he got Leggett, who's 5 points. The mute, he's 9. Keenan Allen, who was his boy last year, who carried him, was dropping like 25, 30 every week.
Right.
And then Michael Penix Jr. Something happened to Kirk Cousins, and next you know, they got starting quarterback, another one. But I don't know, man. So I'm not gonna say anything about the defending champ squad, man, because
it always comes back to bite.
It always comes back because I remember the first year he drafted the Sun God. I'm like, dude, this is your starting receiver.
Yeah.
Number one. I'm like, dude, and then he did decent.
Yeah.
And then the next year he drafted him, which I think was last year, drafted him again, and then this dude's number 1 receiver. I'm like,
nah, the first year he drafted the Sun God dude, he got nasty for him.
Yeah.
That's why he drafted him again
the
next year, and then the next year won him a championship.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he says.
Because he was like,
I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, he's like, hey man.
The secret's out.
Yeah, he's like, hey man, I took a chance on this dude and he got me right. And then he was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it because the next year he took him stupid early, like with his first pick.
Mm-hmm.
And so, he be finding people on accident.
Everybody in their
I said
careers.
Diggs did that for him last year too. He had like that feel, like what he had, ETN,
Brees
Hall, Brees Hall, and then he had
the Sun God.
Yeah, because
CJ Stroud.
I want to say Brees Hall was a stupid late pick.
No, I think he probably got in the second round.
Nah, because Brees Hall was coming off of an ACL last year. Ain't nobody thought he was gonna be doing that real.
Yeah, he had him in his flex spot.
Yeah,
he had him in the running back spot.
Because he had CMC as his.
Yeah, he had CMC.
And he had Amon-Ra St. Brown, so it wasn't the first or second.
But he had multiple picks, though.
Hmm?
He had two or second third rounds. I mean, second rounds last year.
And he had my third round last year, too.
Yeah, so he had CMC number 1 overall. Then he had his, the last pick, and he had something else in the second round. So he had those two. And then so he had his 3. So technically he had like the 1 end of the first, the number 1 in the third, and then he had another one in that second round somewhere. So
I feeling about it.
Jordan Love breaking news out 3 to 6 weeks. MCL sprain.
What y'all thinking about Icky Ricky's team, man? Mark Andrews giving him a big 4.0.
Hey man, it's starting the third round. He got nasty out there. Starting in the third round, man, and then his business partner hooked him up with a good tight end, even though it wasn't show the first week, but historically, we'll say he gave him a historic top 5 type tight end.
Yeah, Cream always rises to the top, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But I just don't think that is gonna happen with Mark. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but I like the Anthony Richardson and Kyler Murray duo. So
He got 2 targets.
I don't like Anthony Richardson.
I'm not a huge Anthony Richardson fan myself. I like him because he runs, but he's not going to run that much this year because that boy got hurt every single time he ran.
It's so crazy because that's why I said, like, he was talking about Debo. I'm like, man, I'm taking Corey's pick.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, man, so I got this trade, man. I'm about to start my running back core. This dude went in and go picked up Chuba Hubbard. I'm like, dude, how you gonna just go pick up the dude I literally told you I was about to go pick up, dude? He said, man, I seen he got the starting job, so I had to go get him. I'm like, come on, dude. Quit trying to take my players, dude. And so I just had to do it, man, until that other boy comes back, Johnson.
This boy Ricky, he's taking chances, dude. He got Dalvin Cook and Nick Chubb out there.
I like the Nick Chubb one.
He said, Dalvin Cook, please get the Dallas job. Please get the Dallas job.
Mm-hmm.
I think he will.
Well, he got Zeke just in case.
Yeah, he got Zeke just in case. Then he about to go pick up, likely. Because he got the number 1 waiver, so he's going to have backup.
I mean, should likely be the number 1
back, you know
should likely be the number 1 waiver pick? We haven't even seen the what you call it yet.
The rest of them.
Yeah.
Hey, let him take him though.
I don't know, because I think so, because if not, then what's his name? Corey only has 1 tight end. I think a lot of people only have 1 tight end, so he's going to be highly sought out there. So So Corey's next, and then it goes to Debo.
I put a line in. I ain't gonna hold you guys.
Debo tight end just gave him 0 on the bench, so he may do it. And then obviously you got the Mob, and then he has George Kittle. He got the Muse, so the Mob ain't gonna do it, not this early.
You see Malik Willis is out here. Who else? Justin
Malik Willis. That's gonna be interesting. What that does for them.
Who, Malik?
Yeah.
He's a runner.
Who?
Malik.
That's all he does.
That's all he can do, dude. This dude literally only threw 2 passes in a game before, dude, in an NFL game.
That was crazy.
Like that's
and he played like 3 or 4 of them.
That's when you know that you ain't good. This is a passing league. Like they literally make rules.
They ain't gonna for 4 to 6 weeks. They ain't gonna go do a trade for anybody.
No.
They better go pick up famous Jameis, dude. He'll loaf that.
He's in Cleveland.
That messes up Fat Boy's team even more, though. Because with that means that is not going to be getting nasty like that anymore.
So Fat Boy needs a wide receiver. Is what you telling him?
He might. Well, he ain't need a wide receiver anyway. All of his wide receivers have 0s next to him, except for Reed.
Hey, Cuzzo, come holler at your boy, man. I got Jameson Williams for you, G.
Got the 3rd string receiver.
He's number 2.
He is not number 2. Sam Laporte is number 2.
He's a tight end. You say receiver.
Sam Laporte is number 2. Shoot, he might even be number 3 behind Gibbs.
Jamar Chase. He got an illness.
That's that fake.
Keep him out.
That's that fake. I ain't got my paycheck illness.
So you don't get fined.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, dang, man. I got that boy Marvin Harrison Jr. for you, man. If you really need a wide receiver, man, I don't feel confident in Chase like that for you, brother. So,
shit.
So I'm just letting you know.
We
We can talk turkey, man. And I'll throw it out there for you, man. So you ain't got to think too hard, man. You just give me Jamar Chase. I'll give you Marvin Harrison.
Snaps.
You give me a 4th round pick. And then...
Oh, my gosh. Here we go.
I'll give you a 6 in return, brother.
You don't even have a 6, do you? Let's see what trying to give him. He said 2 years from now, 6. He said, I'll give you that 2 year 6.
Nah,
2026.
I got a 6.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to help him out, dude. Give Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's crazy.
All right, next subject. The Amon-Ra St. Brown, Kyron Williams, Deebo Samuel trade. Why is it a robbery? This is
It's really not a robbery because he accepted it. So, but it is a robbery.
You got the better player
And the
better pick. I didn't notice that. When he said it or whatever, I wasn't paying attention though fully. Until I'm like,
nobody ever does, man. Nobody ever does unless hey, Scotty got a trade. Let me read this fine print.
And then I said, you did give him a better pick. I was like, why the hell you do that for?
So this is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just looking at namesake. Y'all just looking at, this is Amon-Ra St. Brown, blah blah blah. Kyron Williams finished as the running back 3 last year, and he got hurt for 3 games.
And they're talking about Blake Corum coming in and being Kyron Williams this year.
No, they're talking about Blake Corum taking some of the pressure off of Kyron so he doesn't get hurt again. Dude, they dropped.
So
They said the same thing about what's his name that got drafted in the 3rd round for them 2 years ago. Who was the running back
for the Rams?
Yeah,
a couple years ago.
Darrell Henderson.
Darrell Henderson, or not Darrell Henderson.
Not Darrell Henderson.
Cam Akers.
There you go. Yeah.
Cam Akers.
Yep.
They were talking about him when he got drafted in the 3rd round. Supposed to come and spill Darrell Henderson from his spot, and he got the ball twice and he was done. I was like, dude, they dropped that dude. Sean McVay does the same thing with every single thing. Like when you know his system and you good in his system, you gonna be that workforce back. Ask Todd Gurley. they played that man till he didn't have no more kneecaps.
That's why he fell in Atlanta into the end zone.
Oh man, he said no more kneecaps.
You know what I'm saying? They played him with no kneecaps out there, dude.
I think I was looking at the overall picture because it was like, okay, you're going to give him Sun God with Goff, and then you're going to give him, he has Bijan and Brees. So how you have...
But that's the thing, though.
They're going to finish 1 and 2.
But that's the thing, though. Brees Hall and Bijan, and it doesn't have anything to do with the trade.
No, I'm saying their overall team.
Yeah, but his overall team doesn't have any number 1 running backs. And now he has Kyron Williams who can finish in the top 2.
Okay, but we're trying to keep
he got Deebo Samuel who can finish in the top 10.
Yeah, but he gave you something that's going to make you just blast into that.
Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't even finish in the top 5 receivers last year.
But you got the stack, though. So that's just my point. Man, we're talking about your team and how much you got better.
But it doesn't matter. It's talking about what's best for him.
I said the same thing about Shanika's trade, but it didn't matter, right?
How is that better for Shanika? You just traded her more quarterbacks. You traded her 2 worse quarterbacks than what she already had. That's nothing to do. It has nothing to do with something better for her team.
I don't know. I just like I said, I seen it as okay. Yeah, he did get an
Armstrong was number
back.
3. Armstrong was number 3. Was he number 3 last year?
He was up there.
Yeah, he was not number 3 because Tyreek Hill was number 1.
CD was 1.
Oh yeah, CD 1, Tyreek, and then Puka was up there. Not no number 3.
But I was just looking at the whole thing like, dang, it's like, so you give him a good player to add to his already stacked team, and then you gave him a better pick, like, but for that isolated trade, okay, I can see it. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a 6th pick. like you got if you would have did that 4th pick like I was trying to do, then that would have been
number 3, dude.
In PPR.
Yeah.
Are you doing standard? Yeah, look at
it was Armron and then Mike Evans, then Puka. Let me double check that, man. Yeah, double points right there.
What did Kyron finish?
Because
Kyron was number 4.
And he got hurt for 4 games. Or he was out for 3 or 4 games.
Who was the other one? CMC?
It was CMC, Rasheem Monster, Travis, Etienne, Kyron Williams.
Okay.
Talking apples and oranges. What Debo finish?
He was hurt for like 3 or 4 games too.
Yeah.
To fill this empty space right here.
It's like
going through the
what?
7.
So he got a top 10 receiver and a top 5 running back. And I got a top 5 receiver.
Honestly, for me, like I told everybody, I told
you guys are looking at the names instead of the overall.
No, like I said, for me, it wasn't the trade itself. It was more so the draft pick that was included in the thing. That's why I even said in the band app, it was like, yeah, I get the trade. Like, I'll do the trade if it was like no picks involved. But then when I get what you're saying, 6th round, but you know your boy thrives in the 6th round, so that's value for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Stop putting shade on my drafting. Right? I said there's heat there of Los and Derek drafting. I said I got an A+. Okay, you saw my name up there. Don't play with me.
But it's like it was just to to balance the trade out.
For you to move to give up those 2 pieces.
Like I said, he got a top 7 in Debo. A top 5 in Kyron, and he just gave me Amon in a 6th rounder. Like, in a 6th rounder, you're not getting a top 5 receiver or a top 5 running back.
I know.
No, you're not.
Josh Gordon, baby.
Josh Gordon,
you've been holding on to that for 10 years.
But the thing is that Josh Gordon is a top, but he didn't finish top 10 because he only played 3 games.
Take those points. That dude will come back. He'll be suspended for 6 games, come back for 4, and he gets suspended for the next 6. I'm like, dude, I could won a championship here, man. Dude, Ricky was like trying to draft that dude from me, dude. I was like, dude, that boy Josh Gordon gets nasty when he's not suspended.
You see what he did in the XFL?
Yeah,
he was tough.
That dude's like that Michael Beasley of football, dude. Where it's like, dude, you're a legend, you're a GOAT, dude. Like, you beat everybody up, bro, but you just not right mentally, bro.
He's like a creative player, dude.
Yeah, because you see what that Michael Beasley still doing, dude. I said, with all the drinking and drugs, he's still out there hooping
and talking mess. I said, Michael Beasley.
I was like, man, because they were saying that Josh Gordon was doing that in college, so. And he came to the league. He said, "Yeah, he's having 2 shots and smoke a blunt and
said that boy
go out for a 250." I'm like,
dang. With Johnny Football out there, man.
I'm like, dang, dude.
Dude, Johnny Football said he always was partying, dude. He said he don't even know how he got that popular because he wasn't like a super, like how people say he's like a super rich dude on campus. He said he wasn't like that. He was like, it wasn't until he started playing football that he got like super popular like that. He just kind of Roll with the punches, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What we call Johnny Football out there, dude. I was like, that boy crazy.
I mean, but I guess I can see a little bit. But like I said, for the whole scope of just your team and who we have to go against,
that's what I'm saying.
On,
I can, and that's what I was saying to people was like, dude, you guys are looking at it as, oh, Benson just got his team stacked instead of looking at it from, nah, JT made his team a lot better. Because he just got two top 10 with
Shanika's
dude,
team.
no.
Her team got better,
it
man.
doesn't compare.
She didn't have no flats.
She had Josh Allen. He could play flex and he could play flex and quarterback.
He said he's playing two.
Exactly. Listen, that boy about to be running for his life, dude.
He took her stack away.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take like he just said, y'all didn't see how it bettered her team, where she was able to get 3 solid players, 3 contributors. You know what I'm saying?
The only player that she got that for me that was a contributor is Justin Herbert, because we don't know how good what she calls going to be. Yeah.
Bro, everybody's high on him.
That's the worst thing.
Man.
Hey, a running quarterback for the Redskins or the
Exactly.
We just see what C.J. Stroud just did last year.
Exactly. He's not C.J. Stroud.
Okay, people didn't think C.J. Stroud was going to be C.J. Stroud.
They did. Everybody thought that because he got nasty versus Georgia.
No, because he didn't test well. So they was like, that's why they didn't take him over Bryce Young.
Bryce Young went number 1 overall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They was high on him.
Yeah.
And what did he do? He won 1 game.
C.J. Stroud went number 2 overall. Like, what are you talking about? That's only 1 pick behind the
They were high on
doesn't matter. Like, the Houston's team was
he didn't go number 1 either. So hopefully he'd be the same position as C.J. Stroud. Caleb Williams went number 1. So I took that hit. I should have got Caleb Williams in. If we're going off of that.
No, we're not. You're the one that made it about that.
You wasn't going to give up Caleb. You wasn't going to give up Caleb.
I was. Either way.
Once in a lifetime generational talent.
No, man. I was going to give up Jalen Daniels. I was going to give up either one or Caleb Williams. Whichever one that her consultant wanted, I said, okay, here you go.
So you gave her Justin Herbert, Jaden Daniels, and who else?
Chris Godwin. Who's projected to be one of her best receivers on her team if you just look at the projection for points. All upgrade.
Is he the best receiver on his team?
Yeah, on their team.
On his team.
Yeah.
He's the best receiver on his team.
He's not better than Mike Evans. She already had Mike Evans.
Okay, but after that, it's Chris Godwin.
It doesn't matter. She already has Mike Evans.
Okay, but you're looking at
so she's going to start 2 Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Johnny Football as the quarterback.
With Sunshine. Sunshine.
We just seen that Mike Evans was the number what? What did I just say? 3?
Yes, and Chris Godwin was not even top 25.
Mike Evans number 3?
He's number 3 or 4. No, because Sun God was number 3. He was number 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4.
Because Puka was number 5.
You got a top 35 receiver, dude.
Top 35 receiver? Oh my God.
We don't even got 35 teams.
There's 2 receivers on the team.
There's barely 35 receivers on the team.
Bro, he was right behind Jalen Waddle by 0.4.
You know why? Was hurt. He missed half the season.
He missed 2 games, 3 games.
No.
Jalen Waddle.
No, he did not.
Look at right there.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he missed 3
You're
games.
crazy.
He said I gave her a top 35 receiver. That's crazy. He said that's second round talent right there.
I don't even know if he drafted that boy. I didn't even matter free agent.
This is standard. Hold on, let me look at
that.
Yeah. Top 72 player.
How many games did he play last year?
So overall was still 3 last year. It didn't matter. Mike Evans was 7 in PPR.
That's crazy, dude.
Chris Godwin, exactly. Top 30. He was 28. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, what's that?
And Debo was 15 last year.
That's crazy, dude.
And Kyron was 7 last year in PPR.
Oh, think what's done is done. You know, we got to talk about it, obviously, but what's done is done. Just.
What you mean, man?
It just don't make no sense how you getting these off, man. That's
It don't make no sense how Vinny gets these straight. You right, man. I can't get no love out here, man. My name need to be no love out here, man.
Oh, man.
Shoot, man. I be trying to help the community out, get people's teams better, give them starters and depth as a starter.
That's how you feel, man?
Yeah, man.
It's the quality of the start, though.
They are.
Bro, Chris Godwin is not going to
If Keenan Allen was still at the Chargers, we wouldn't be talking about this. It's just because the Chargers was down, let him go.
What are you talking about?
Justin Herbert.
Let's see. What are you like? I don't understand.
No, I'm saying if Keenan Allen was still on San Diego or the Chargers.
He was on the Chargers last year. He still went down. He went low last year because Mike Williams keep getting hurt.
Everybody keeps getting hurt on him.
And
man.
now he doesn't have Mike Williams or Keenan Allen.
He got Palmer
Or Hunter Henry.
He got the
Johnston.
McConkey.
And like Palmer,
The rookie.
Oh, Lad McConkey.
that dude
Yeah.
Palmer was supposed to be
That
that dude last year. They gave him a chance.
What's that white boy? Steve Largent.
Oh my gosh. What are you talking about? You didn't even watch him play.
Who?
Steve Largent.
Hey man.
Nobody.
In our Madden leagues, I did.
Ain't nobody watched Steve Largent play, dude.
I don't get it.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, what's done is done though.
It's cool,
Yeah.
man.
You got your
So
player.
Scotty, you done got away with 2. It haven't even started week 1 yet, and you've done about 3 trades almost. 4 trades.
No, only 2. Yeah,
You got one brewing though.
Huh?
You got something in the works though.
No, I gotta wait a couple weeks first. I gotta see how my team look, man. I told myself I'm gonna stay pat, man. I ain't gonna overdo it because Stan be like, oh, dude, you always be overdoing this. I like, let me listen to the champ out there, man. So I ain't gonna make no moves, no sudden moves, because I'm like, I see a hole in my squad, but you know they just cleared a CD Lamb, so that's looking better. But
Some tough decisions.
huh?
So you're gonna have some tough decisions.
No, it's easy decisions, man. I just need a running back.
Mm-hmm.
A backup running back is what I'm saying. So once I get a backup running back, then I feel a lot better for the team.
I told you to step into my office, man.
Ooh, you need.
I never got that text message.
You need 2.
he just told me that just now.
You got the same bye week. Ooh.
Cool.
Both of his running backs.
You ain't got nobody for me. You got B. Robinson? That's what you gonna give me?
It's live.
I don't need anybody
Live
now,
disciples
dude.
down, y'all pay
I
attention.
traded who I was going to get, who I was,
Live trade going on initiated. Here we go.
you know what I'm saying? I only got 2 left now.
So you talking about Kyron?
See how Scotty works.
You know what I'm saying? It was interchangeable, but the higher you want, the higher the price is. You know what I'm saying?
Scotty got a big smile.
Gotcha. Nah, he ain't got no. We can't make no deals out there, man.
He ain't got nothing to trade. He got no picks.
He got you with an 8. That's what they
nothing for me.
How you feeling about that, Scotty?
What's that?
You have no picks until the 5th round next year, as it
No,
stands.
6th round.
Or 6th round, yeah.
Yeah.
As it stands on whatever today's date is, you ain't got no picks.
Knowing Scotty, let me look at his team real quick.
Just let's just say you don't draft to get in there. How you gonna feel next year? To get back in like the
You might not
3rd round.
come, dude.
You get to write down the picks.
He might not show up, dude.
So just put him on the board. I'll input it when I get there.
The only reason why he is going to come is because he has to do all the stuff.
So you're all in this year. This you have to be.
He
all
has
in.
to be.
Yeah, I'm all in this year, so
But he don't got anything else to like strengthen his team.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like
he
you're all in, but you got
his-
2 running backs on the same bye week.
oh yeah, I got to take this backup ones right here.
What you about to do, dude? Are you going to start Justin Jefferson or CeeDee Lamb?
That's what I said.
I
You
mean,
got some tough decision, Marvin Harrison.
It's not a tough decision, dude. CD Lamb.
But if Marvin Harrison's about to get stupid, CeeDee Lamb's going against Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Dak Prescott gonna be running for his life. You know they got the nastiest.
Get some run, Forrest. The rest of that Dallas wide receiver core is trash.
I guarantee you, this dude, Dalton Kincaid, gonna get off this first game, Los.
Mm-hmm.
Dalton Kincaid, all I need is a third.
For real.
Guarantee, dude. Guarantee.
Caleb Williams on here, number one.
Caleb Williams is gonna take a while, but like tight end is very scarce in this thing. So if Dalton Kincaid get nasty this first game, you're gonna see in the band. What I tell y'all about Dalton Kincaid?
Number one tight end in the league.
No, I feel confident going into next year, man. Like I said, when the prices went up. Even though we're still below where we need to be at, but prices went up, and I seen that pot. I'm like, and then like I said, I got that phone call in the morning. I'm saying, all in. I said, all in. Like Chris Tucker in Rush Hour. He said, this is for Mandela right there. People was like, hey, man, mine as well. And so, yeah, man, I'm not tripping about it, man, to be honest with you, because like I said, I'll find me some heat, even if I could get, you know what I mean? I just need another back.
You know what you're saying.
I just need a third running back out there. So anybody who got a third running back want to come talk turkey, come holler at your boy, man. I'll get you right. No Diddy.
He's gonna tell you take that.
That's what you're trying to tell me with Travis Kelce.
Bro, like I told you, man.
No, I don't want to hear it again. You can tell him. I don't want to hear it again.
I'll tell the community, man. You was down on Travis Kelce, bro. So I'm like, man, I don't like my people in the UTB community to feel down about themselves. So I tried to make a deal for you. So I offered you a pick and a wide receiver.
You did not for me no pick.
I did have a pick in there.
I didn't say no pick.
Yeah, it was my highest pick that I had. I said, if I
that's
had
right. Yeah. You're right.
See, man, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm going to give you that 6.
I'm going to give you that 6.
I'm going to give you that 6, man.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm here for you guys, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm here for you guys, man. You guys are my peoples out here, man. I don't want you guys hurting out there, so. But you was like, nah, I need a tight end. I said, if I had an extra tight end, I would have threw it in. I said, but if you want me to, I'll go pick one out of the free agency and go trade them to you.
He was thinking you gonna throw Dalton up in there.
I know that's what he thought I was. That's why he said, yeah, send it. I was like, no.
I told him.
Said, psych your mind.
Yeah, I knew that's what he said. Because Lowe's never says, yeah, send it.
So I told her too, I said, I know him and Ricky like, oh, he's emotional. Get him.
I thought when he said that, I thought Lowe said he ain't traded. I said already.
Bro, when he made that trade to Ricky, he already told me, he said, yeah, man, I ain't making no trades this year, man. I'm good. And next thing I know, he gets traded. I'm like, I get a call from Ricky. I'm like, bro, what did you just do, bro? You haven't called me in like 3 weeks, bro. And you calling me now. He said, Scotty, I got one. Snap. He said, I got that tight end. I told you I was going to get one. He said, thank you. He said, because you moved the goalpost for me. He said, when you traded.
I was trying to give him I was trying to get Dak. I sent him to, who I sent him to?
Fat Boy?
I sent him to Fat Boy. I sent it to Dean because he has Lamar. So I was like, that's an easy stack right there. I was like, just give me Jordan Love. And he should have given me Jordan Love.
Jordan Love or Mark? Yeah, I wouldn't get that either.
I mean, we would have talked.
You said like Leon said they spit in your face and just close the door on you.
That's all I do, man.
You see, and that's the problem with our community. Like, I don't understand. Like, if you don't like the first, like with me and JT, the first one he sent me, he wanted Bijan. I said, nah.
So
you
see that right there? Says can't be dropped.
Yeah. Nah, my brother.
It can't be cut.
But, I was like, what about, I gave him Kyron. And then I said, yeah, you can still have Debo. And then, because he had like a couple of other running backs on there. I think with the...
it was Corum, right?
Yeah, he offered me Blake Corum.
She raced one.
No, it was Blake Corum, Amara, and somebody else for Debo, Bijan, and that's it, I think. And I was like, nah, you can't have Bijan, but I like where your head's at right now. Yeah. And so, like, I offered him Debo and Kyron because he already had Blake Corum. And I said, just let me get Amon-Ra and let me get that 4th rounder. And he said, nah. And then he sent me a trade back, and then that's the deal that we ended up, agreeing on. But it's like, dude, y'all don't have to just, like, shut the door completely, man. Yeah. Like, negotiate.
I don't answer because I sent Debo trade.
Yeah, like, look at your stuff. I was like, that's why it's the same people that be on top in the league every single year, because y'all don't be paying attention to your stuff and y'all don't be willing to make no negotiations. It's like y'all always gonna stay in the basement if you ain't trying to get better.
As Leon says, trash GMs.
It's like, I understand that you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be that person on the UTB podcast getting talked about. But it's like, hey, man, if you believe in that person and you believe in that trade, then just do it, bro. Like,
exactly, man. Like, y'all need to believe in that boy Jalen Polk, man. So.
Oh, my gosh. You see, he's already trying to throw worms out there, man. Who's going to catch the hook?
Look, I didn't even know dude's name. It said Jay Polk. I had Ricky and said, bro, I said, Jay, he chopped to James Polk. He said, who? I said, James Polk. He said, you mean James Polk? I said, I don't even know dude's name.
He went to UW. What you mean?
Yeah, he did go to, he was nasty after UW, though, but he's only a speed demon.
Hey, man. They got Jacoby out there, man.
I tried to take the tactics from our league, trading to Mother League, and they ain't with it at all. They just close the door, slam it in your face. Nope, deal's done. Don't hit me up no more. I don't want none of your players. Don't talk to me. I said, damn.
don't text me. Don't two-way me.
Yeah, he said, you want both these players? I said, I'm just starting a conversation. That's all.
Yeah, let me just get my foot in the door,
like,
man.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go with a different player.
Like, you don't have to agree on the first thing that I offer you.
I was like, damn. I keep forgetting, man. Ain't no place like UTB.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, man. We the best. I'm in some different leagues, man. We the best one out here, and it's just because, like, we some close people. Like, 90% of us has been in this league since it's begun. And then, we sprinkle in a few other people, but, like, we close-knit. And
that's what I ask you guys. You guys consider this your home league?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you're, like, playing in your other leagues, do you, like, try to draft the same players you have on this one? So you don't have to go
not necessarily.
No?
If the player that I want, so, like, for, like, example, like, I have Amon-Ra St. Brown in my other league too, but it wasn't necessarily because I wanted Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's just that he was the best available. So I'm not going to just pass him up because I have him in the other league. It's like, for me, it's just depending on what position I'm in, and because I think what's crazy, I was number 7 in every single draft this year.
Damn.
Yeah, now I don't try to. I usually, because I go with a different strategy because we don't have the super flex, and I feel like because it's on Yahoo or whatever platform I'm using, that people just take the best person up top. Unless somebody does have a draft sheet, then what's that dude's name? Nick Chubb. Some people took him quite early, but but outside of that, it's kind of hard because we do in live person or in person. So
that's another thing I like too.
So then it's like you don't know what somebody's really going to do and take, because I know we keep taking Pat Mahomes, but I'm like, Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback, but if we're looking fantasy-wise, it was like you go like Lamar Jackson.
He's not the best fantasy quarterback.
Yeah, he's not the best fantasy quarterback, but he's always won one.
You got the Goffs.
And then he's, he's going to have that super blow-up game because they turn it on at the right time in the end of the season, though. But, like, for our league, it's like...
Yeah, our priorities
are different. Outside of, the Dean's team, everybody used to be there in person, but, they sit in AC and luxury and all that stuff, no pressure environment, don't see what people are doing and stuff like that, though, but I'll just be messing with them. Those are my people, so. But, I it's hard to really do our strategy because it's on the platform and people just take the best people, so there's really not a lot of slippage out there, so it's like a lot of times, in my opinion, you're reaching for people.
And I feel like this league, we are all like super competitive and serious about the league.
Yeah.
Whereas like when you go into other leagues, it's like people don't really. Like, I know in, like, a few of my leagues, like, a lot of people is auto-drafting and everything like that. Like, you won't see that in this league. Because if you auto-drafting, then that means that we auto-drafting. And that means we're taking you a kicker. So, it's like, it's like, I feel like this, and that's the reason why, like, I consider this my home league. Just because I've been in this league longer than any other league. But also, it's like, I feel like everybody in this league is, like, cutthroat competitive. Like, Dean over here got GMs and he got backup assistant GMs.
Front office.
I was like, dang, this dude got whole front office over there.
He's smart though, dude.
Everyone said
He's smart.
That boy be getting nasty. He said, hold up. I gotta discuss this with my partner.
Cause she be like, cause honestly, she was about to get a new team. She like, we had an opening, so Caitlin was trying to get in. And then he's like, yeah, man, I think Kate want to get in. And then we was in Silver's other league. And then I think she won it, I want to say. And then that dude said, nah. He said it. We combined it. And then I asked him, I said, what happened? He said, nah, man, money's a little tight right now. I said, no, it's not. I said, no, it's not.
He said, this is our team.
Exactly. So it went from food truck to Team Chosen's. Cause I swear that's what happened when she came into the league of like being more involved though. Yeah. She be getting into it too though, so they definitely do got a good combo over there, man. So I always like picking on him just because I'm like, bro, he was smart about it though.
Dean, you know what I'm saying? When he was food truck, he wasn't as good as he is now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I said, damn, how deep team just started getting so real out there? He said, I got other people.
He's in the playoffs like almost every year now.
He said, I got other input.
That was that first pick he had. What's your baby? Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. He said, we heard her back there. He's like, all right, I'll talk you later.
He gonna go real quick though, but no, that was a smart move though, man. So
it's funny, dude, because you know, like sometimes, like you have that other person that kind of like take you from jumping off the ledge. Like if Scotty had another person with him, he probably wouldn't have done that Leon trade. That if I'm like, hey man, that's our whole draft next year.
I know we're gonna win this year, but
what about next year? Well, think about it when we get there.
You trust me? Do you trust me?
No. So you do this every year.
Let me leave.
Oh, man.
I'm a man.
For real. That husband that always helps.
Let me leave, woman.
That's when the change happened, man.
You could tell. I thought y'all was lying when you guys were saying that at first.
I thought it was too.
I said, dang, he is real now.
He is real.
He said, you remember that conversation about Bloods and Crips? He said,
oh, snap.
Stacy?
What he say about
a couple classes?
This dude been watching his. He been taking notes out here, dude.
Oh, man. But, well, I mean, I think we're about an hour, man.
Is there anything else? Any other?
Oh, like we always do, man. Our Super Bowl favorites and our high score, man.
Yeah.
I know we always do high score, but who's a high score this year, and maybe your Super Bowl favorite if you got one.
Super Bowl favorite.
I'm liking.
Man. I see Tua there because I'm looking at Dame because I feel like Dame is always getting a high score, man. But
this week, are you talking about for a season or this week?
I'm talking about for the season, like we always do. Man, because whoever has Tyreek always has a good chance of being a high score team. But I ain't gonna lie, Los jumped off to a good start, and especially with H.N. hasn't even played yet, so.
Yeah, because H.N. can get stupid nasty, or he can get you 4 points.
But then now we got Backman Denzel's team out there now. Consistent, but.
Who's team?
On Love Cousin.
Oh, yeah. That's so sad. What jumps out is his team, is Vinny's team. So, I mean, even on like a bye week, you're going to fill in with Terry McLaurin or, you know what I'm saying, Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're going to you have some very, very, very strong in that position. Pause, but
I just feel like people have like a real strong like 1, 2, 3. Everybody does, but then it's not like another real hitter out there.
I like Dame's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
he got Tua that can get 50. He could throw 50 of them points to Tyreek, which would be 60.
Right.
Yeah.
And Jamar Chase can go for 70.
And then you got Pacheco and Ethan give you 25 apiece.
And then Sam Laporta go off for 3 touchdowns.
And then Zay Flowers get his 40-yard bomb.
I mean, Scotty, you might actually have it.
I mean, you just look at projection, man. When we're talking about actual, man.
I don't think you have the highest projection this week. But I mean, you got Allen who could bust out a 60-point game. Jefferson, he has the potential there for sure.
And they're going against the Giants.
Yeah,
I like to look at matchups. They going against the Giants.
That's only week 1 though, man.
CD, James Cook.
CD gonna be getting nasty.
Kamara.
Minnesota do got a good favorable season.
Caleb Williams.
I think that I'm gonna go with myself for a high score.
We're saying of the week or for the whole season?
For the whole season.
I mean, you got Bijan and Brees. Like I said, I think they're gonna finish 1 and 2.
Yeah.
However it happens, one of them's gonna be 1, one of them's gonna be 2. So, and it's gonna be like substantial because they're talking about feeding Bijan, and
that's what I need them to do on love.
Because I had him last year in a different league, and he was just gone. But then he would be inconsistent some games.
Well, that's because their coach was awful.
That's what I'm saying.
Now
they got, you know what I'm saying, Rob. You got Raheem Morris, and he said, no, we're going to use him. And Kurt got that insurance policy right there, too.
Yeah. Yeah, like Vinny, if the defense kicks in, because that's where usually that's the difference maker, too. That is that defense.
But they say Atlanta's defense is supposed to be real, so we'll see. Yeah. I just realized I am Atlanta heavy. Bijan, Young and Wild Cool, and Atlanta defense.
And you got one of the best kickers.
Yeah. I was going to say me.
About 16 in the game.
But like I said, my running back room is a little shaky right now.
It depends on Jared Cook.
What's his
name?
James
Cook, yeah.
James Cook, yeah.
And then the Pittsburgh defense. Because if the offense, well, not the defense, the offense. If the offense is somewhat decent this year.
First down.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Then our defense ain't going to be on the field the whole time. So that was like the thing last year. Like the defense was nasty, but on the field, 60 plays, game so.
And you got to hope that Derek Carr don't get benched.
Yeah, for Super Duper.
Yeah.
But we ain't got Famous James back there, so somebody's going to be dumping off to him, so we good as long as Famous James does it, though.
What's his name? Tight end / quarterback.
Oh, Taysom Hill,
yeah. That boy just going to run it himself.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, look, I mean, if you can get what's his name? Is it Devontae Smith?
For the Eagles?
Yeah. I don't know how to say his name, but yeah, him, he can pop off 20 again, 15 to 20, and then you got Adams is a question mark with Minshew, but he could pop off for 20 a game, and then St. Brown gonna go. You got the stack with St. Brown, then Bijan, Evan Ingram. You never know, man. I think you have You're the one that stood out to me off rip off of knowing who's on people's teams, but I wouldn't be surprised if Scotty was in there too.
I wouldn't be surprised for 3 people. I wouldn't be surprised for Los's team just because only thing about what you call it is that I had AJ Brown last year, and this is the exact same thing he did for me last year. I was like, this boy is
crazy.
And then going into the home stretch of the playoffs and the last week of the seasons, this dude just fell off a cliff, bro. And
because that's when Devontae's.
That's when Devontae started throwing that ball to Devontae Smith, and so it's like that's the only person that worries me. But if I like Drake London because Kirk Cousins always is favoritism towards the number 1, so it's either going to be him or it's going to be Kyle Pitts. Saquon Barkley, they just was feeding that boy the ball, so He looked like he
Kellen
about to
Moore
be-
said, I got to get my rep back.
Yeah.
He's got another elite running back.
He looked like he gonna get nasty. HN, I don't know, because if they make him the number one like they said they're gonna do, he's gonna be real. But if they make him Mostert again, then you know what I'm saying, he's gonna have those games where he hits and miss. And Travis Kelce, I think he's still gonna be nice sometimes.
He'll probably get him.
He's going to, like, second half of the season, he's going to turn it on.
Yeah.
He'll be 10, 15 a game. That's all you can ask from the tight end, honestly.
Yeah. But I probably,
10, 15.
I mean.
He had 10, almost 10 on 3 catches. So.
That's what I'm saying. 10, 15 out of the tight end. I'll be straight with that.
I think I would probably
20.
start Amari Cooper over Joe Mixon because Amari Cooper be that dude that gets you that money. But
that's what I was looking at because that's my thing. Is like I know somewhere along the line I have a lot of good players on here that I'm just gonna sit one and that's gonna be the one
person that's gonna go
I
off.
lose. You know what I'm saying?
Because Amari Cooper was getting stupid nasty last year, even with Joe Flacco.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Dang, Joe Flacco, you still got it?" They said, "Nah, Amari still got it."
That's why I picked him, and then I was like, "Shoot, I like Drake London," and I am kind of conscious about mixing. Just because I don't know what that offense looks like yet, and
they still got what's his name, man?
Pearson ain't
I don't know, man.
Damian Pierce.
No, they're gonna trade him.
I don't know.
That's so Ricky. They're gonna trade Damian Pierce to somebody that needs a running back.
Nobody needs a running back.
Injuries gonna happen. He's gonna say, "Hey, we just need a draft pick in return." He said, "Because we're gonna loaf it out here."
I think at the end of it all,
For championship, man, I'm gonna be me, man. I'm rolling with me. Leon told me I was the Monster team, so I'm gonna believe in Leon. So that's what he told me.
That's what he told you?
Yeah, because you know how you always try to play that reverse psychology.
Well,
so I was like, yeah, let me believe that.
You know what I'm saying? If you the Monster, then I'm the Tomb Squad. You know what I'm saying? We beat the Monstars. So. I'm gonna go with my squad.
For me, it's gonna be me and Shanika in the championship game.
Okay.
Shanika?
Yeah.
That would be nasty. Because Shanika do find a way to sneak up in there.
Because why? Because I gave her that rest her team that she needed.
Hey, if you do, and she does make it, I'll give you your credit.
Maybe I'm just trying to tell y'all.
But she has to start Chris Godwin, though.
Huh?
She has to start Chris Godwin.
Yeah, he ain't be sitting on the bench talking about, I told you guys.
She gonna sit him. You know, I told you she should have started him. See, I told you.
Exactly. Should have started that dude, man.
But no, I like that. I have to get my name back in this league, so I gotta go to the thing. I gotta go to the ship. I gotta win it.
Going to the ship.
I just need it. But it seemed like you're all in. You have to be all in.
Yeah.
Ain't no second guessing.
Yeah.
I said, Vinny, you built your team to be, you know what I'm saying, up there. Dame built his team to be up there. So, like,
yeah, Scotty, if you don't win a championship this year, it's gonna suck.
That's not.
If you don't make the playoffs this year, it's gonna suck.
Because they all number one picks. I'm like, hey, y'all, I'll take seconds out here. You want Josh Allen? Oh, okay. Give me that second.
Why don't you just go for the first pick?
Huh?
Why don't you just go for the first pick?
I could. I'm just saying, like, you know, most people they want their first pick.
Nah, not that, especially at the end of the season.
No, the consolation bracket. Oh, you don't have it.
You don't have it. He said you'll be doing it for me.
Hey, if you really for the community, do that. He said, Leon, he got you.
Oh, snap. That's like Laz. I said, Laz, what are you doing, dude? Why are you trying so hard? You don't got the first pick.
Like, I get everybody else's.
Oh,
I said, oh, you want CD? Okay. You want JJ? Okay.
Like I said, I'm not making no trades this year unless it enhances
bro, you
my
already
team.
did.
It's already
Bro, unless it
bro.
enhances my team. Okay, Mark Andrews clearly didn't enhance my team at this point in time. So that's why I gave him up for Bo Nix because I didn't have no quarterback. There was nothing out there. So like, let me just get a quarterback. Ain't no one fucking with me but Ricky. So I said it is what it is. But now they got Justin Fields back though, or he's gonna start this week. So
Justin Fields starting this week?
No.
He has a calf injury. They said that Russell
Russell?
Wilson. Mm-hmm. So he has a calf injury, so they're leaning towards Justin Fields to start. So.
This is the way they're just doing that because they probably want Justin Fields to start.
Because he's been dealing with it for a minute, they said, since training camp started. So, but it does kind of worry me.
He lost his job. They just don't want to say it, so they have to go back to Russell Wilson.
True.
They said that he made the trip.
Yeah,
Justin Fields is still expected to draw a start.
Mm-hmm. So if that happens, then Joe Mixon's gonna be out, and you're gonna have Justin Fields.
But now that you didn't believe in Justin Fields, you drafted him. Now you traded Mark Andrews for no reason.
I didn't really need Mark Andrews. I wasn't
Now
gonna start
you
with
go back to
Kelsey.
tight end.
But I got someone in mind. There's still someone on the waiver wire that I want. Huh?
Who?
Noah Fant.
He already got picked up.
I know. That's why I said it. I'm just joking. I got someone else. I ain't gonna tell you because you're gonna go pick him up and try to trade me.
He said, I got you, Lowe's.
I know. You looking at him. I got him for you.
I already know you're looking at. You looking at Hunter Henry or Parkinson?
Not at all.
Not at all.
They got the same bye week. Or, what's it called? Parkinson got the same bye week. It wouldn't do me
But
no.
you was looking at him now. Exactly.
I was until he had the same bye week. I was like, that ain't gonna help me.
That's Hunter Henry you looking at, dude.
No. I don't trust nobody from New England.
Okay, I know who you're really looking at. I just don't want to say his name right now.
Go ahead and say it.
Okay, you're just going to say, nah, it ain't him either.
I'll be truthful if it's real. Who is it? Who is it?
It's a different tight end.
I know who. I'll be truthful.
The white boy.
There's a lot of white tight ends.
Dolchich or something like that. That's what you're really looking at.
Greg Dolchich?
Yeah, that's what you're really looking at.
So.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm like, I already looked at him, man.
Nope.
Yeah, it is him.
Greg Dolchich. He only projected 6 points.
Yeah, because he's always been hurt. He'll do good and then he gets hurt.
You don't know nothing, man. You don't know nothing, man.
He wants Conklin, dude.
No, dude, I already told you, no, he doesn't. Aaron Rodgers don't throw to it because Ricky already dropped him.
Aaron Rodgers do throw it to his tight ends.
Deep ones.
You remember
Hail
Jim
Marys.
Finley?
And the other one. And the other Rodgers.
Richard Rodgers?
Mm-hmm.
The one dude from last year? Or the year before? I forgot what his name was. White boy.
Take us out, man.
Well, you know, it's about that time. We thank you guys for listening. And remember, don't trade Scotty, because he's always plotting.
Don't trade Scotty, because he always plotting.
But, you know, we'll see you guys again next week. Peace out.
Yeah.
Peace.